Good evening. Thank you for being here. As we all gather here, the world watches a landscape of rapid geopolitical shifts that makes mankind all the more vulnerable. Against this backdrop, it becomes a vital responsibility for all of us to exercise our democratic right and to make an informed choice. I'm Beena Arunraj, Editor-in-Chief of News Brainport, and I will be the moderator for today, as Sita said. The debate is divided into segments. Each segment will feature one or two yes or no questions for which the panelists will hold up a red or a green card. Sometimes parties don't have a clear yes or a no, and they have their own reasons for a neither. So in that case, they will not hold up any card. This will be followed by another question for which parties will have a maximum of 1 minute to answer. A digital timer on the two screens here will help the panelists keep track of their time. After the moderated segments, we will have time for the questions from the audience. Now, are the panelists, esteemed panelists, ready for the questions? So let's start with a yes or a no question. Here it comes. Does your party think priority should be given to displaced people with resident permits in social housing? Okay, thank you. The next is also a red-green question. So we're just, making it more interactive. In social housing, do you think priority must be given to Eindhoven residents? Thank you. Now let's move to the 1 minute question. For this question, let's start from Jaco, and we move like this. The first question is, parties, the political parties across the spectrum are keen on solving the housing crisis. What's your stand on affordable housing? Does your party think first-time home buyers should enjoy interest benefits? Please provide your rationale for your choices. Jaco.
Thank you. Now, I've only got 1 minute. All right. There's a lot of complexity to this question, so I'll try to be complete in my answers. First of all, what's our stand on affordable housing? Build 40% affordable and the other 45%. Wait, sorry again. First time in English doing a debate, so bear with me. 40% social housing, 45% in the affordable sector, and then 15 in the more or less not affordable sector. If we look at how to build, we want to build not only high rises, but see how we can densify urban areas as we did in the 60s with split level living units. And if we look at first-time home buyers, should they enjoy interest benefits? That is very difficult, but I'd say no, because that only drives up the price for everyone else up further, and the people who sell homes have the most benefits of that.
Thank you, Beena, and thank you also for organizing this. Affordable homes is one of our key priorities, and for us, we think we really believe in what the city is doing. We are building the welfare and the jobs of tomorrow, but at the same time, we're not taking enough responsibility as a city, as a local government. So we, as Eindhoven voor elkaar, as Eve, we really want the government, the local government, to step up, either by investing in ongoing projects or either by building ourselves. And we have very big ambitions, also on affordable housing, and you will hear certain right-wing parties say we should lower that and give everything to the free market. But that is what is the problem of the lack of housing today, of the lack of affordable homes today. So for us, the city stepping in, building more, taking more responsibility, that's what we want.
Yes, now the opposing view from Daniel,
yes,
I guess.
Thank you so much, Beena, for organizing this. This is very nice. It's nice that you are here to join. I would very much appreciate it. We think we have to build for everyone. So not only one special group, but we have to build for the people who are living in Eindhoven. And we are lots of people together. And everybody has not the same money or the same interest. We need to to build enough, because we are getting big, we are growing, we are expanding. And if we are building the way we were building the last 4 years, it's not good enough. Now this week we have ASML with 20,000 people coming to work here. So we must hurry up with building the right houses for the right people, for every group of people. We shouldn't not exclude anybody. But if you build enough for all the groups available in Eindhoven, and not only for the socials, but also people who are in the middle class. We are not building enough houses for middle class people, so people are staying in the social houses. We need to have the movement in all kind of groups, not only on the social, what is left saying. So that's what we as a right party say, build for every group. And now I see red, so I have to stop. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much, Bina, for organizing this. I'm so happy that we can do something in English. As a foreigner, I'm so happy that I don't have to struggle with Dutch for once. So about housing, if you look at the numbers for last year, how many houses were built last year, you will see that it's below 1,000. So we should be going at 5,000. That's a realistic number from our perspective. And if you look at why is it that developers are not buying, it's because they don't find it profitable. Now, you may judge them or not about that. So the question is, how do you make it appealing for those who have to build to actually build? So there you need to work on the percentage of housing that are affordable, social housing, and for profit. At the moment, it's 85-15, so we want to lower that, for example, to 70, which will, according to our studies, make it more affordable. And we also think at D66, which is a social liberal party, that housing should be about fairness. So, for example, I didn't raise my card about refugees, and that's because we should give priority to people who are here and are in great need of receiving a house.
Thank you. Yeah, we as a Socialist Party say the government has to take control again and start building itself, just like we did before the 90s. Then a lot was built, especially what we now call social housing, but then it was for everyone. Your rent was dependent on how much you earned. And we have to get that kind of back, but that's the national government who has to arrange that. And until then, we say we have to build a lot more social and affordable. But affordable has to be also, the definition has to be lower than 1,200 euros a month rent, because that we don't find affordable.
Hi everyone, I'm Eva de Bruin, now 8-year city councillor for GroenLinks PvdA. And I think that almost everyone here knows the struggle of finding an affordable house or knows someone who was ripped off by their landlords. And the housing crisis actually will not be solved by dividing people, but by building enough affordable homes. And everyone deserves a place in Eindhoven, regardless of income. And we also should help those in need for shelter. And for GroenLinks PvdA, housing is a right, not a profit-making tool. And that's why the municipality must regain control from a failing market. So we choose for more social housing, affordable homes, and proper student accommodation. And we do this by purchasing land ourselves and strengthening housing corporations. And together with international students, we also took the initiative for a huurteam, a rental team that helps renters to fight for the rental rights and get their money back if they pay too much rent. So that's one of the successes, and we want to continue with that.
Hello, my name is Miriam Frosi. As my neighbor, I'm also for 8 years a councillor, and for 2 years I've been a committee lead. What do we want to do? Everybody knows we are now with more than 250,000 people. We are growing to 300,000 people, and we have few houses and build it not for the right people. So we need more houses in the middle segment. We have made a research, an analysis, and we see that we have to build 50% of the houses for family, 25 for elderly people and 25 for students and starter. And we see that in a lot of neighborhoods there are many elderly people that are living in such big houses with different levels. We want to help them to move forward in a more comfortable house with just one level, so to make sure that more houses are free for the next families, of course. And last but not least, we do believe that we don't agree with the GroenLinks because now we build for 85% for social houses, and we want to go back to
Thank you. Let's say something different, because if we keep growing, we will never accomplish affordable housing. And that will last for the next 10 years. We can build what we want, but if we keep growing, we'll never accomplish that. And that's the consequence of the free market. So all the prices will rise. So that's the first thing we need to change. The second thing we need to change is that we have to look broader in Eindhoven, not only built in the center with the high towers, but also keep further in Eindhoven, have the empty places rearranged, have more rooms built in available houses, and also look at the elderly people who really want to move to a smaller house, but they cannot afford it because all the new houses are 200 to 300 euros higher than before. And that's exactly in the time.